beautiful people. How are we all? Look at you, amazing, gorgeous faces and little faces, but there you are. I'm so excited to see you guys today. It's been too long. Can you believe it's been a few weeks? Like, let's not count. But at the same time, yay. So beautiful to see you guys. Hey to Flash in Your Pan, fellow like Niminati member. I'll explain that later to the rest of you, but good to see you even if you're not staying long. That's really cool. Awesome to see you guys. Who else is here? We got Steve Beecham, Gabriel Kane, Dave Bukowski in the house, I see. Fantastic. Got Alexi, Lacey Star. Great to see you, Lacey. So great you could be here. Riz Veglio with the blue hearts from Italy. Mwah. To my beautiful friend in Italy. Great to see you. It's been a little while. And we've got Starry Wisdom, the Godfather Enigma. Tina G is past your bedtime. Thank you so much for being here all the same. And I saw someone else is staying up tonight. Fantastic. I've been lovely. Deja. Woohoo. Good to see you. Excellent. And Lothar, of course, is here. Fantastic. Up early on his side of the world. And that is it. We're all on the same big ball, just kind of keeping going around and all in our different time zones. It's like Monday lunchtime for me, late night Sunday for you guys, and that's where we're at. So perfect. Delta Destroyer, good to see you. Billy Shaw is here. Excellent. Jeff D and David Buss as well. Fantastic, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and welcome to everyone else coming in who I haven't seen yet. Ageless Stranger is a new person here. Fantastic, and welcome. You have made a good choice. You've got an amazing, beautiful group of people here. So yes, I absolutely love and adore these people. Indies Ghost, I don't even know if gave you a shout out yet, Indies. So yay, Indies is back in town. So good. Awesome. And Stone Cold Fan is here as well. Just scrolling way back up to the top here. Awesome, you guys. And Alexi in Belarus, of course. Yay. So that's it. Nathan Prescott is here as well and just said yay. Managed to get here to watch a live stream this time. Usually misses them. So yay. Thank you, Nathan. Awesome to have you here as well. And an awesome little Russian name in there that I definitely can't pronounce. So awesome. Welcome all the same. And I hope the subtitles are working all right. I highly doubt that though. All good. Billy Shaw is here as well. Fantastic. You guys. Facundo Perez. There we are. My green frog friend. Good to see you, Facundo. Toaster Crisp as well from Vermont. Lacey Star with the purple hearts. Beautiful. And Tano Mora. Hola to you as well. Excellent. Johnny Elays from Colorado. Good to see you. Zira from Mexico. Excellent. Fantastic. Jack Shadowfire. Excellent. Oh, right. I'm going, Jack Shadowfire is a mod, and who are you? I'm working it out, I think. Is it the creator of the Magic Purple Bowl? Is it the one and the same? Excellent. We'll stay tuned on that, people. The identity will be revealed. Fantastic. And Serial Killer is here as well. All right. Billy Shaw. Excellent. Good to see you guys. So, beautiful people. It has been a little bit too long. Hated Ken Stockton from Calgary. Awesome. We missed you too, Lacey. And I missed all of you guys over the last couple of weeks. As you know, it has been a very, very busy time and all that sort of thing. So it's like sometimes you just cannot always be here as much as I want to be, but all the same, it's, you know, beautiful to reconnect with you guys and all of that as well. So fantastic. Crimson Hex as well. Fantastic. Good to see you. All right, you guys, my beautiful family, I've missed you all and I'm just so happy to be here, and I think I've said that enough. All right. Good stuff. Thank you. Thanks, Dave. Working hard over there. Fantastic on the case. All right. Love it. So, you guys, today we're going to be hanging out, doing what we do, hanging out and having some fun and some giveaways and some catch-ups and all that sort of stuff. So, as you guys may know, if you have been connected with me on the Facebook page, And what we do every week, every live stream over here, we have a bit of a giveaway, giving away 3 EPs, CDs personally signed with love and sent out to you, to one lucky person whose name is in the magic purple bowl. So anybody who shares and does the thing and shares the love and all of that, that is what goes on. So later on we'll be doing the draw, and there'll be 3 prizes. So we do like a giveaway of an MP3, an EP, and the 3 CDs. So very, very cool. Love doing it. Love the giving, sharing the love with you guys, because that's what it's all about over here. All right, so a little bit of an announcement. I mean, I've actually got a bit of an announcement coming up a bit later, so I'm not going to spoil that one. That's coming up, but very, very excited and inspired and grateful and all the rest to tell you guys that Be Here Now has just gone over 60,000 views. Yay! That's it's a really interesting how it goes. Like when you first do like a launch of a music video, it can sort of have a surge and then it sort of dies off and then it either comes back or it doesn't or whatever. You know, you never quite know. So very, very exciting that it's actually gone over the 60,000 already. So very, very exciting, and yeah, sort of following on track with Skyscrapers there a little bit. So thank you all to you beautiful people for, you know, watching, sharing, liking, all of that. Really, really helps me and my channel and all that sort of thing, because you put it higher in the rankings and ratings and recommendations and all that sort of stuff. You know, every little like, every little share, every little thing really, really makes a big difference. So mwah, to all of you guys for that, because I just love you. You're amazing. Yay. Hey, and Eduardo is here. Good to see you, my beautiful friend. Awesome. Yes, so very cool. Very inspiring to, you know, get that feedback for Be Here Now as well. And Tina G has a few of those. That's awesome. Thank you. That's great. Yes, you are all a part of that. That's it. It's a team effort here, people. That's what we're all about. Fantastic. Yay. And thank you, Billy Shaw is a new fan. Awesome. I don't like to use the word fans. I use the word family. So welcome to the family, Billy. That's what we're all about over here. All right. So the plan for today is obviously like a hangout, and we're going to have the tip of the week. The tip of the week this week is actually about what to do when life seems unfair. A big shout out and thanks to Dave for the inspiration behind this tip of the week this week, because yes, Dave will send me through ideas and thoughts, and I'm like, that's just fantastic idea, because we can all get into that space, you know. We think like, oh, life is unfair, it's treating me hard and all that kind of thing. So it's really good to have a little kind of couple of things up our sleeve just to try and balance that out as well. So that will be coming up next in the tip of the week sort of section there. And then we're going to have Q&A, but I'm going to have that special little announcement around that time. So stay tuned for that one, because it's very exciting. Some news coming up of things that are going to be adding on and growing in my channel here. So very exciting. Awesome. And going to be doing, obviously, Q&A, going to be focusing on a little bit of an industrial dance question this week. But if you've got any questions, remember to bring them to that section. And I'd love to answer your questions, obviously, there as well. So, absolutely, floor is open during that time. And, of course, we'll have the trivia and the giveaway. So bring your Brioni Faith trivia. You know, you never know what it's going to be. Sometimes it'll be just pick a number between 1 and 10 and that is correct. So sometimes I'll get a little bit harder on some lyrics questions. But watch out, you guys. Indy's here today. So he's usually the king of the trivia. And we'll try and, you know, do your best. See how we go. Awesome. Something special for Kundo. That's right. Exactly. But yes, the patrons have a little inside info on this one, so it might not be a huge surprise for you, but all the same, stay tuned, it's all good. All right, yes, and as Lacey says, I find a challenge is be an opportunity to grow and better myself. That is exactly what it's all about, Lacey. It's my kind of people, my kind of thinking, and yes, you'll be well on track with this one, I have no doubt at all. Excellent. And a reminder to you guys, we have the Patreon stream after this one. Every live stream I sort of follow up and do a stream with the patrons and the patron family, and what we're going to get up to over there. I'm actually going to share some sort of personal stuff over there about my tips and ideas and, well, what I do to kind of stay healthy with the busy lifestyle and that kind of thing. So I'm going to share a link in that stream to something that's definitely could be a bit of a game changer for you if you're, inspired. So that's basically what's coming up after this particular stream. And just a reminder that anyone who, super chats or donates or shares the love in that kind of way will automatically get an invite over to the Patreon stream. And I look forward to connecting with you there. So we'll definitely have like a little gap in between. If you do, and I'll send you an invite, just contact me through email and I will get to you there. Absolutely. So beautiful people, what has been going on in your lives? I'd love to hear. And yes, it's just like been a busy time over here. So lots and lots going on, but at the same time, always creating, always moving forward, and definitely feeling the inspiration behind some new projects that are coming up, which it's like, it's just too early to tell you some of this stuff. But I have been very, very inspired, and there's just some stuff coming up that I just can't wait to tell you about. Soon. I don't know exactly when, but soon. But all the same, new things happening all the time over here. So love it. Stay tuned and all of that. Fantastic. And Sam Flynn is here. Good to see you, Sam. Sam, as always, with the enthusiasm. Love it. Awesome. Good to see you. Excellent. And Dark Angel. Excellent. Good to see you as well. Fantastic. Glad you can make it. DJ Hot Joker is here as well. Awesome, you guys. Fantastic. So we're going to move on to the tip of the week section over here. Fantastic. And Genu. Oh, bless. Thank you, Genu, making a toast to the patrons. Fantastic. Yes, my big love to you, Genu, for all your support, and also patrons. Yes, they make the game changes in my life. Let's be honest about that. It's amazing. So big love. Isn't that lovely? Sharing the love. Thank you, Genu, so much. Awesome, you guys. So, Toasty Crisp has just become a patron. Fantastic. Thank you so much. And I look forward to catching up with you after the stream as well. Fantastic. All right, you guys. So, moving on to tip of the week. And Sweet L, hello to you in Mexico as well. Fantastic. Tip of the week this week, as I mentioned, we're going to be looking at scrolling back over here. Look, I'm at the wrong section of my little notes. All right. Hey, Tattoo Dragon, good to see you. Excellent. Great to have you here. All right, so it's about what to do when life seems unfair. So now this can come across as a little confronting sometimes. Sometimes what I'm all about here is just about finding balance, right? Because sometimes we've got a fixated perspective on one side. We kind of tend to throw ourselves out of balance a little bit. So basically, it's like if you think that life is being unfair or someone's being unfair to you, the truth is that you're not seeing the whole picture. So, you're focusing on one side, seeing that there's more challenge than support in that equation. You're seeing, this is really difficult, this is really challenging, and so on and so forth. And as Lacey said just before, it's an opportunity for growth. So it's about being able to transform these situations into a perspective of balance to the point that you feel actually grateful for it. Because when you feel grateful, there's no emotional baggage. It's just, okay, it's not in the way, like an obstacle. It's actually on the way because it's actually helping you grow and move forwards and that kind of thing. Okay, so the truth is challenge and support are always balanced. You've probably heard me say this before. I do love to say it. But it's just about learning different ways, different tools to look at something differently when you're being really, really challenged. So if you think someone's being unfair, right, someone, and I've had this happen plenty of times, and I'll share with you a little story about a past boss that I felt often, and I really kind of came up against a wall with this person. But you think someone's being unfair, someone is challenging you. I would suggest that there be someone else in your life that's actually being over supportive, and the two of these combined keep you in balance. It's like in a family situation, and any of you who might be parents, you will have seen yourselves do this. It's the whole like good cop, bad cop scenario, right? There's always got to be both, because life preserves balance. Life is always in equilibrium. So there is always going to be that positive and negative, and the support and challenge creates the balance. So if you're seeing somebody in your life you feel and perceive as being really challenging, then look for the other side. Where are you getting over supported at that point in time? Because if you tone down one side, the other side will tone down as well. It's all about bringing you back into balance. So sometimes we can get addicted to that over support from one side, and we need to kind of pull that back and see, well, maybe, somebody who's being over supportive to me is actually stunting my growth. If somebody's given everything, never has to learn anything for themselves, then they don't grow quite the same as someone who's actually challenged, And as you will have seen, like the people who are out there doing the big things in their life, they've had challenging lives. Any of you beautiful people that I know have been through challenges, that's where your growth comes from. That's where that substance comes from. That becomes, a message you've got to share, or something that you end up bringing into your life to share with the world, and that sort of thing. So it's understanding that the balance is always present. Okay, so that's kind of like the first thing to sort of identify there, that the balance is always present. So when you balance your perceptions of them, the need for them to keep you in balance dissipates. Again, seeing, okay, well, maybe something over supportive is not really that great for me because it's kind of stunting me, it's keeping me juvenile and that sort of thing. Whereas someone who's over challenging me, or you perceive to be overly challenging, is actually pushing me to grow. It's making me better at something, or it's making me get clear on what I want, and all these sorts of things. So again, there are positives and negatives to every positive and negative. It's like, regardless of, it's only our judgments that label it as one thing and keep it in that space, as long as we don't see all sides of it. And that's when it becomes emotional baggage. That's when it becomes a weight on your shoulders. And hey, Blippy, I just saw you in there as well. Fantastic. All right, so that is kind of like an overview to this, but it's like when you see how somebody who you think is being unfair, they're actually, it's important to identify, well, how are they helping you grow? Maybe they're educating you, making you more responsible for yourself, making you look after yourself better, making you focus on yourself, focusing on what's important to you. And very, very often this comes back to actually you putting yourself first. Maybe it's about taking charge of your health and challenging you to do something that you wouldn't normally do. So when you can see that what is happening is actually making you grow, and just asking the question, well, how is this making me grow? Then that's going to take you out of that whole sort of victim mentality of thinking that, this is what's happening to me and this is a bad thing. It's taking you out of that perspective and bringing you back to a center where you can say, okay, well, I can take ownership of what's going on in my life and look at, well, how is this benefiting me? How is it making me grow? Then you can start to stretch beyond that, and you're not stuck in that paradigm of feeling that you are the victim and, life is hard. It's like, that's not empowering for you. So my wish is for you to, whatever it may be able to see beyond the box, see beyond the label, see beyond what you think is the challenge, to seeing, well, why is this happening to me and how is it actually helping me to grow? And sometimes it can be all about making you focus on yourself. And Tina G was talking about, health issues and that sort of thing. And my observation on that, can be also that sometimes we need a health challenge to make us focus back on ourselves, to bring us back to ourselves, to put ourselves first, because sometimes it's like if you are focused on everybody else and not on yourself, then all your energy is going out to the outer world. And it's about bringing that focus back, looking after yourself first. That old sort of saying about, if on an aircraft, fit your own mask and your own life support before you can help others. It's so true for life. I feel that that is really, really important, to look at looking after yourself first. And that's not a selfish thing at all. It's like you can't be of service to anybody else if you're not looking after yourself. You've got to love and appreciate and look after yourself first. So health challenges can be sometimes, and you can say unfortunately, but sometimes it's what we need to get us back on track with that, where, we need to attract a really difficult person into our lives just to make us get back on track and stand up for yourselves, or, whatever it may be that you need to help you on your way is going to be what goes on with your life. So fantastic. It's inspiring when we open up and look beyond those sorts of things. That's it. As Gabriel says, you don't look after yourself, you can't look after others. Absolutely fantastic. And Dave says that's true for both EMS, for search and rescue. Take care of yourself before others. Exactly. You can't rescue somebody else if you're drowning with them, or whatever the case may be. Excellent. And Eduardo saying, since our last hangout here, I started to put myself in control of my life, always imagine good, and when something bad happens, like you said, stop for a moment, think about the good in it. That's really, Eduardo, that is magic to my ears, because that really is what it's all about. It's about stopping for a moment and really, looking beyond what the immediate first impression might be, because we only see one side at a time until we look beyond and we can kind of integrate both sides there. Hey, Alex and Naya, good to see you as well. Fantastic. And yes, it's so inspiring. And Eduardo had mentioned the other week, just like even in relation to the song Be Here Now, and coming back to that perspective, like using it as a mantra. Eduardo, that was so inspiring to me to hear you say, like, using Be Here Now as such a mantra and something that you use to keep yourself in the moment. And I'm using that myself even more now. I'm only, as I said, I surrounded myself with that whole mantra, even in the creation of the song and working on the video and that sort of thing. But it's such a powerful reminder to connect back with the present moment, and in the present moment look for, the both sides of what might be going on, and feel, present with it. You can see both sides and you can feel gratitude for it and move forwards without necessarily having to label something and make judgments and move that through. So yeah, it's absolutely inspiring. So absolutely love that. Exactly. So, instead of feeling disempowered by something, where you go, oh, this is being hard and life is rough and it's unfair and all this sort of stuff, instead of pigeonholing that or feeling like you're backed into a corner, my recommendation would be to ask, well, why is this happening and how is it helping me? How is this, serving me? And even to the point of going, well, why is this exactly what I need right now? What is this doing for me that's really, really going to help me? And then you're turning it around to a state of empowerment, making it something that's actually helping you move forwards. So life has always got a way of bringing balance to any equation, no matter what it may be. That's universal law. And you know how I love universal laws. That's what it's all about. The balance of both support and challenge at all times. We need both sides to keep us in balance. And the truth is you can't separate the two. So to really try to do that, to live an all positive life, is really just setting yourself up to be a bit disappointed. But that's okay. We do that. We all do that sometimes. It's just about bringing it back to balance. So that is my tip of the week, is about looking beyond and seeing both sides and, bringing it back to balance there. Fantastic. So to give you an example of like a place that I worked, and I really, really went through a lot of challenges with this person. It was my old job, my old boss, and this was a boss that definitely played favorites. You'd be in favor one month, out of favor the next month, and you never really quite knew where you stood. You think you're good, and then something changes and suddenly, you're being focused on and you're being pretty much micromanaged and picked on and all this sort of stuff. And I definitely felt at that time that he gave really unfair, biased feedback, treated me worse than others, took other people's words over mine, and would say, oh, I've been told this is going on, and treating it like it's fact when you know that somebody else is kind of manipulating behind the scenes and all of this crazy stuff, and always like would love to put you on the back foot, is one of those people that you'd have a little staff meeting and he'd confront you about something and put you on the back foot, and love doing that in front of other staff. And you're like, okay, you know, definitely classic sort of bullying behavior, you know, to the point that you can sort of get away with it in a workplace because it's not super obvious, but it's subtle. And it's, anyway, a lot of people left over this person, and I'm grateful to sort of not be there at anymore. But at the same time, I mean, here's a classic example for you, right? And I don't know if any of you have been through this, but having a boss that's actually watching you through the cameras when they're not at work, just like overseeing and scrutinizing and micromanaging, and actually would ring you up and say, well, what are you doing right now? Like, why are you standing over here when you should be over there? Like, seriously. And you go, oh my God, this person is just like, first of all, get a life. Second of all, trust your staff, you know, trust that we can actually know what we're doing and that sort of thing. But anyway, he played the role of the over-challenging parent, right? So the lesson for me was to stop seeking that person's approval, and to, you know, stop making excuses when I was challenged, to stand up, take responsibility, and really stand up into a leadership role. And I learned some really amazing life skills out of this job. Like, it absolutely taught me the power in taking responsibility. Like, even if somebody confronts you with something and you're not 100% on what they're saying, and you think, well, I know you're being biased about that, but you can still take responsibility for it, then they've got nowhere to go. You know, or you basically take it on 100% and go, yeah, okay, yeah, I did that. And, you know, this is what I was thinking at this time, but sure, what do you suggest? You know, you can be humble and be open, but as long as you're taking responsibility, then you are basically on the front foot, not on the back foot. And it was just absolutely brilliant to, kind of observe all of that and be part of that and be part of that equation. But it really made me grow up a lot and not sort of step into that subordinate position with that kind of a boss. And that has definitely served me so well in moving forward since then. So, you know, I can be grateful for that now. At the time, it was definitely very challenging. And again, you know, that is a classic example of a boss that you consider to be unfair, and somebody who's, you know, doing what they do and playing favorites and all of that. And there is bias, and there is, you know, you could classify that as unfairness, but he's challenging the people that probably need that challenge. And it has served me and helped me to grow as well. So that's what it's all about. Yes, and Mike Perry, I just saw this comment. At the bottom of my garden lives a family of very nasty, vicious badgers. Is it okay to use a big stick to get rid of them in self-defense? Well, I'm sure there are other ways, but yes, I don't know. I'm not into harming animals, but maybe can guide them away or make it unpleasant for them to the point that they want to move. Perhaps, you know, sometimes like here in Australia you get like possums as an annoying thing. They can be a bit of a pest because they get in your garden and eat stuff. They're really cute though, but they're not ideal. And there's things you can do, like spray chili on like a fence line, and it will stop them walking over it or something like that. So I'd look at things like that without not harming anyone, but gently guiding them in a different direction. That would be my my tip of the day on vicious badgers. That's pretty funny. And Tina G says, that's not a boss, that's an overlord. It's so true. That really is perfect description of that person. Yes. And yes, so Toaster is saying you got a health challenge you really don't need right now, but I don't know, I'll just plant the seed with you and say, well, whatever the challenge is, what is it actually getting you to do that is helping you and is good for you? You know, sometimes, like, as I said, we need to pull back, focus on ourselves, look after ourselves. Sometimes a health challenge is what we need to make us do that. You know, it's really interesting when we look at the broader picture. And life, like, your body's a feedback mechanism, right? It's telling you where you're in and out of whack. You know, if you're running yourself down, if you're overcommitting yourself, if you're crazy, pile up your schedule, then your body will start to kind of slow down, break down a little bit, and basically trying to tell you to slow down. Sometimes that's what goes on as well. So it's worth looking at just the broader picture there, I think. Yes, and that's it. Never give up, never surrender. That is absolutely true. And yes, there's always a little added ingredient that is really, really empowering when you can identify why things are going the way they are. Fantastic. So you guys, we are basically, I'm going to sum this one up with, there is that saying that with great freedom comes great responsibility. And so as soon as you take responsibility for your life, for everything that's going on, then the sooner you experience greater freedom in that, because life never does anything that's unfair. To be absolutely truthful about it, it only gives us the reflections we need to help us grow, take responsibility for ourselves, and to move forward, in the direction of what we want. We're always getting the right ingredients, the right fuel to the fire to make us do that. So that is what it's all about, and it's all empowering when you can see it, which is my absolute love, to look for that and to share that perspective as well. So that's it. That's to sum it up, ask the question, how is this helping me? And I would suggest to not stop until you see it. Don't stop looking till you feel that you've seen something that you didn't already know. Push that a little bit further, because all you're going to say, all you're going to see until you do that is what you already know. You got to push, if you want to see beyond it, you got to push yourself a little bit further, look a little bit further as well. All right. Fantastic, you guys. So it's all about putting you back in the driver's seat of your life, not thinking that you are a victim of circumstance or anybody else's behavior. Understand what's going on is for you and only you in your life. So there we are. So as I mentioned many, many times over, it's only ever about perceptions, and, change your mind, change your life. If it ain't amazing, make it right. Do you know where I'm going with this? That's it. So we're going to wrap up this little section over here with a bit of need to change, beautiful people, because that's what it's all about. Change your perspective, change your mind. Your life will absolutely change as a result, because you're not fighting the same illusions. As soon as you break them down, you're into you're leveled up in a game, right? You've gone through that level. That's what it's all about. We're going to level up over here with a bit of need to change. All right, let's go.
Change your mind, and change your life.
Brioni, the NTC forces are in position and are awaiting transmission.
Copy that, ground control. Notify all units. Stand by.
Change your mind and change your life. Change your mind and change your life. Change your mind, change your life. If it ain't amazing, make it right. It's time to do this. No more lies and tight excuses. Let's be free from control. Let's look deeper in our soul, where all the answers have already been told. Been told, been told, been told.
Are you ready?
Been told, been told, been told.
Launching transformation sequence. Stand by.
Is the time to see your life for what it is? It's in the way you feel, you see the way you are, and you can change your mind. Your life is up to you. Don't you want to, need to feel, need to change? need to change, need to change, need to
So if you're at an intersection, don't be led by misconception. Let love lead the direction as it circles in perfection. And you will add its perspective to bring your dreams alive. Change your mind, create a bright place to reside. Change your mind and change your life. 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 Change your mind, change your life. It's time to wake up, change your life.
All right. Are we pumped? Fantastic, you guys. Love it. Tina's like bed dancing over there. Some shaking windows in Germany. Absolutely love it, you guys. Love it, love it, love it. Excellent. Oh, Casey Strang, good to see you as well. Says this song speaks so much truth. When you seek to change your mind, you do change your life. It's absolutely true. You know, I've done some pretty powerful seminars and things in the, you know, as part of my journey and that kind of thing, where I learned about a lot of this stuff through my DeMartini courses and so on. And you really come out of there going, whoa, life is not going to be the same. It's really going to be different, because, you know, when you've had your mind expanded like that, you cannot stay the same. You can't see things the same. You know, once you've broken through, like, or bridged a big perception and you see it differently, literally life will change, because you cannot, you know, your reaction, your reactions to life are basically based on your perceptions. So when you change your perceptions, you react to life differently. You start seeing life differently. Life starts behaving towards you differently. It's absolutely part of the equation. So despite my eloquence there, that is what it's all about. So fantastic. Thank you. And Michelle Faith, beautiful points in there as well. Like, our imperfections are really our perfections. We're just not seeing them as, you know, part of the perfection there as well. Excellent. Risveglio says, you change your life by understanding you need to change. My life is changing. I will recover everything. Love. Already recovered. Yes. Yay. Risveglio is glowing in a beautiful new state of love over there. Fantastic to hear. That is it. So that's it. The book, you know, we it's all a part of the journey, you know, and so on. And Turbo is over here. Turbo Dude. Love that name. Fantastic. With freedom comes responsibility. That's right, Eleanor Roosevelt. Fantastic. And with great power comes great responsibility. Peter Parker, thank you for chiming in with the quotes there. Absolutely perfect. Yes. Fantastic. And Lacey, mwah, good to see you. And thanks for stopping by. Big love to you in your week as well. Excellent. Steve Beecham, it needs to call it a night. Good to see you, Steve. Thank you for being here. Fantastic. All right. That is it. We are moving on, and yes, felt like sharing some pumped kind of energy today, so that's what it's all about. Yes. Risveglio, glowing with the blue hearts. Excellent. Good stuff. So you guys, going to be moving on to Q&A over here, so bring your questions if you have any. Fantastic. I look forward to hearing them, but all the same, just a reminder, in the Patreon stream today, I'm going to share some choices that I've made. So just if you're interested, looking more at like healthy lifestyle, not only, I often talk about the mind-body balance kind of stuff, but this is on a more of a physical level, like just some things I'm going to share in the Patreon stream today. So not like a projecting my views onto any of you, but just like kind of letting you know what works for me and that kind of thing. So very, very good. I have a link that I'm going to share in there to something that is like a free to watch kind of thing, but yes, very, very inspiring stuff, big game changers. So yes, love sharing that kind of stuff. And that's right, before I was going on to Q&A, I wanted to make a special announcement. I'm going to go back here like sign chainage. I'm like, words are flowing beautifully today. So the special announcement, you guys, that I wanted to share. Oh, Facundo, it's all falling apart already. All right, the special announcement that I wanted to share with you guys today is that what the hell was it? That I am going to be launching on my channel, on this channel, I'm going to be launching a 24-hour live stream. 24-hour live stream, people. So what that means is basically music all day, all night for me. It's going to be a place to hang out, place to connect, and essentially it's going to be like streaming music videos, but I'm going to be able to share like some more of the remixes. It's going to be some featuring of some Mr. X stuff in there, like remixes of my stuff, other stuff that's amazing, and basically just creating a 24-hour music playlist for you guys to come and hang out and check in. And the coolest thing about this is that there's this amazing live chat here all the time that we can kind of come and hang out and connect and share the love, and that's it. So I'm going to pop in like every day. I'll pop in for a little bit and say hi and connect with you guys, and absolutely love this idea. Do you think that I love it? Yes, Brioni TV is coming, you people. It's like this close. And big shout out and yay to Lothar, who's been helping me out with some of the vision side of things over here, because there's a lot of vision to create, if you can imagine, for a 24-hour live stream. But of course it's on loop and that kind of thing as well. But yes, Byron, awesome, yay, big yay, you people. It is going to be happening very, very soon, so stay tuned for that one. Hey, LJ is here. Brioni Tube. I like Brioni TV. I kind of like work with that. Anyway, it's kind of like our own MTV over here, but it's like Brioni Faith music, get on down kind of music, from the label as well, different remixes, and yes, going to have different sessions, lots of stuff. And yes, I absolutely love the idea. So I can't wait to have that happening. So it's kind of like, to me, like a really lovely way to just connect with you guys in between times, as well. Like there will always be time in the day to just stop in and go, hey, who's here, what's going on? And I really want to do the thing from like where, I might jump in there and give away an MP3 for like the next 10 minutes or something like that. So really, really cool stuff, and it'll grow and turn into who knows what. But yes, very excited to share that with you guys. So lots and lots of music, 24 hours. And it's kind of cool. The idea is that you can put it on like as a playlist if you want to. And, there's like, I think once you get it going, there's like no ads and stuff as well. So it's kind of cool to just stream, just enjoy it. Yay, and a hangout. So that's it. Yay, excellent. And hey to Patagonian Training from New York, good to see you. Awesome. All right, and yes, can you hopefully we'll catch you when you're on and that sort of thing. And yes, who knows, it'll be kind of spontaneous, so yes, just keep an eye out for me when it launches. But that will be always happening. So been doing a lot of testing, a lot of fine-tuning, that sort of stuff, and very, very cool. Excellent. All right, yay. 24 hour round the clock music. Absolutely, Fakunde, that's what it's all about. So yes, and looking forward to sharing some stuff that you guys probably haven't heard as well in that mix. So that's it. The Broadcasting Commission, nice one too. Yes, exactly. All right, so that was a bit of an exciting announcement. It's been in the works for a little while. It does take a little while to put all this together, so it's coming. I just want to let you know to keep an eye out for that one, and yes, I look forward to launching it. And it's kind of like check in and stay connected, and somewhere for the family to reconnect at any time as well. Excellent. All right, cool. So Lloyd Cantu asks, are your videos like one connected story or totally different unrelated stories? Great question. Thank you, Lloyd. Well, basically, most of them are their own individual things, but there's been a couple of exceptions to that where with human industrial mix and then skyscrapers, they were actually kind of like a continuation of the story there, where Need to Change was kind of on its own, even though there's similar themes like having this, band of cyborgs, but we called them like the NTC forces in that particular one, where that was actually about spreading the energy of change and that sort of thing. There was a definite continuation between human to human industrial mix to skyscrapers. So what that was about was like the this sort of evil corporation, Venomex, that's basically taking people who it felt, were maybe outside of the system and turning them into like cyborg weapons. And basically, it's a bit like, if you're a Star Trek fan, a bit like the Borg, except that, these people are being trained as like military soldiers. I don't know, not that different. And basically making them part of this system. So it was about one of them breaking out of the system and connecting back to being human. And then from that continuation into human industrial mix was where there was more of them, and that was like getting more of the dancers involved and spreading basically to now more of them breaking out of the system and starting to bring down Venomex, the corporation itself. So it was very, very cool, that sort of continuation of story. And then with skyscrapers, that was interesting because I really wanted to sort of continue that story that little bit more, and it was like Venomex came back and it had created these androids, and then the dancers themselves representing the cyborgs that had been part of Venomex once, to really bring it down this time. And yes, I loved it, like absolutely love that continuation of story, and it's been in my mind. So I'm really like curious to you guys if you think that story should continue. It's like where that ended at the end of Skyscrapers was literally, all the androids being destroyed. It's like the place is in flames and that kind of stuff. And it's an interesting idea to explore, like if that story could continue and where it might go. So totally open to ideas, you guys. If you have ideas, share them, put them in the comments on this, once there's a video, that sort of thing. Fantastic. Love it. Just love getting it. And Blippy, I saw your comment, that I could be in a sci-fi movie. I think that's my, a lot of my sci-fi geekness comes out in my videos, definitely. And I love it. And it's definitely something that I could quite picture, but I think it's really like something I just love to bring into it. It would be my inspiration, I think, to create a Borg style sort of video and really have people really dressed up as that sort of stuff. And we do that a little bit through the dances, and it all depends on what people have and their costuming and that kind of thing. But it's just like I absolutely love the Borg. I can't be helped. I just love it. And it's like I Star Trek geek fan totally coming out now, but if I'm like, it's a Borg episode, it's like, oh my god, it's the best one ever. So that is it. And Tina is a Borg queen. I know, she's just freaky and amazing, isn't she? So good. Yes, so that is it. Yes, so definitely I love to do some continuations of stories. Others are their own sort of individual things as well. So, Be Here Now is definitely like its own thing. It's its own space and time and that sort of thing as well. But yes, I think sci-fi geekness is, yes, it is a new word, LJ. So it's part of my description, definitely. All right, fantastic. And Greg asking, would you want to be an alien or human in a sci-fi movie? I think it'd be really cool to be like a bit of both. So you're actually alien, but you start off as human, and people don't realize that you're human until a bit later into it. Maybe. I don't know. I think I'd just, whatever. It'll be all good. But I think you always, I don't know, I really like the idea of, playing that sort of cyborgy character. That's another word I think I'm making up today, cyborgy character. Borg doing a flash mob. Oh my God, Dave, that is just brilliant. Imagine that. I love it. Yes, having like a flash mob, all dressed as the Borg, and just turn up somewhere and do an industrial dance routine. That's fantastic. Oh my God. That needs to happen in life, seriously. I love it. Come and Patagonia says, come to New York. I'm sure we can fill up Madison Square Garden. Awesome. Hold that vision for me, Patagonian. I love it. Definitely. Oh, thank you. IMDJV. Saying letters is a challenge apparently today. Thank you so much. Enjoying the music over there as well. And Hobie's got a gal pal, Jenny Kirby, known as a Borg Queen. I will. Hobie, definitely have to send me a link to that one. That sounds awesome. Love it. Who knows, we could get her in a video. What do you think? Oh, that would be amazing. All right, Cyborg Brioni. Turbo is going off with the emojis. I love it. Yes, I mean, yes. I do love that stuff, and I really get inspired towards that. And yes, always with the dance projects and the whole industrial style, I think it always creates an opening and an opportunity to bring that in. Definitely. So yes, very, very cool. Thank you for the questions, people. Love it. Into the Q&A section. And so just to share, like, one question that came through for me as part of a comment on a video, and I think it's probably my industrial dance tutorial video. They wanted just to learn a bit more specifically about the hand rotations, right? So this is going to be kind of a challenge to explain while not holding a microphone, so I'm going to have to put that down for a second. But what I wanted to share, just a little kind of tip, or to break it down a little bit further with like the hand rotations, ding ding ding, when you've got two going around each other. So I'll put this down in a second and show you. But to me, it's like just focusing on the one hand, like one going around, and think of it as going around the other one. Okay, so I'm going to show you. All right, I don't know if that helps at all, but it's like the idea of a hand going around the other one, and then the other one will follow. So if you're only thinking about one hand coming around, going around the other one, then it's a lot less complicated than it is if you're trying to think about what both hands are doing. Okay, so I'll do it once more for you. Don't know if you can hear that, but it's really noisy with all the bracelet things on. But I hope that helps. It's really, when we had Java X over here doing an interview, and he was sharing about the figure eight thing, and I was like, wow, that looks really sort of, that it should be simple, but it looks really hard. And again, it's just like, if you've got one hand doing the motion and you've got the other one just following it, you don't actually have to think about it quite so much. So that's just a little tip for how to kind of get it. Yeah, don't, exactly as Jack Shadowfire is saying, don't overthink what you're doing with it. Just think about maybe what one hand's doing, and then just let it flow, let it follow what the other one's doing as well. So there you go. I don't know if that helps, but I hope it does. And oh, Lloyd is getting into the Borg. Let's see. We are the Brion. You will be trans-industrialated. You will be industrialized. Resistance is futile. I love it. Oh my God, we might have to do that, mightn't we? I love these ideas, people. You guys are just inspiring me with some crazy Borg stuff. Oh, but seriously, they're just so awesome, aren't they? You know, just to dress up like that and get the little LED light thing going on. That is it. And Rizveglio's got a question over here. Do you sometimes think how much you give precious gifts to your fans? Not quite sure what we mean there, actually, but it sounds like a lovely question. Think of how much you give precious gifts to your fans. Okay, sounds good. I think, you know, if it's more in the terms of sharing love and sharing wisdom, I don't know. I mean, it just pours out of me whatever I love to share. So thank you, Rizveglio, for your lovely comments there. Anyway, fantastic. Hey, Jack Shadowfire, should we make a Discord fan page? Let's discuss that after the stream. Actually, we would love, it's not something that I know that much about, and I would love to learn more about. So let's catch up after the streams today, and I would let you know, or in the next day or two, I would love to chat about that, because that's something I want to learn more about. So you can educate me there. It sounds fantastic. Yes, and Metal Gamer 7, good to see you, says, who are your influences? I was like, wow, I have a lot of different influences. Definitely a lot like trance, you know, from, you know, the Dutch, like Armin van Buuren, Tiesto, that sort of stuff, you know, is definitely a big inspiration. And I really love like the old school, like Prodigy, you know. That's probably more like my background, leaning towards industrial sort of sounds and that kind of thing, because like where I grew up, we didn't have a lot of industrial sort of music, but Prodigy was kind of like the only one that I really knew of or gravitated to that was just had that edge to it and that grittiness and, you know, amazing sound effects and textures and all of that in the music, which I absolutely loved. And yeah, that's definitely been a big influence, I think, as well. And so, and my producer Brad is a massive Prodigy fan, and so that influences a lot what he creates, and that's partly why we just like, you know, find that amazing balance between trance to industrial to, you know, whatever it is that ends up being the kind of end result of my music. So yeah, yes, Prodigy, LJ, I love it. Seriously, still love it. And you know, they played recently in Germany at Mera Luna at the festival there. I was like, oh my god, I have to get over there. Mera Luna just looks like my spiritual home. I was like actually watching Kivana had a really cool video because she was there, and I was watching her video and I got teary. I was like going, oh my god, like, you know, this just feels like a spiritual home to me. And I mean, some of the, you know, I'm not like mad goth or anything like that. I'm much more like cyber is my thing, but just some of the stuff there, it's like, wow, I could fit out like the next 10 music videos and just, but you know what is so fulfilling to me, and it's like a perfect reflection here, right? All of you amazing people, right? Just beautiful people. What I love is seeing like all of the people there. You know, someone looking from the outside will look at like all these goths and all the black and crazy stuff and amazing decorations, big spikes coming out here and there and all of this, and you will just find the most gentle, beautiful, heart open, creative, inspiring people that you could probably hope to meet. You know, you go to just a regular rock concert. I don't know what I was about to say then. Oh my god. You know, you go to a regular sort of, you know, show, okay, just, you know, top 40, whatever, you're going to get aggro people that are drunk and they're off their heads and they're just, you know, there's violence and there's like all of this angst. You go somewhere that like that looks from the outside like these people are really dark, these people are really, you know, and you get just the complete opposite, and you get the most beautiful people. And I was like, wow, I would just love to be there and to get over there at some point. So that needs to happen in my life. But Prodigy played there and I was like, oh my god, okay, icing on the cake, going there one of these days. When I get to Germany, I'm going to time it to be with the Mera Luna festival. It was just like, seriously, just amazing. So that is it, people. That's one of my dreams. One of my dreams. Hold the vision for me. And the tours, we're going to be doing that. And that's it. Oh my god. Yes, I got to watch I don't know what's going on with my word formations today, but that is totally fine. It is what it is. Okay. So, fantastic. And cool. You guys all seem to be up with this Discord thing. So, see, I'm not a gamer. I'm not really I'm not up with all of this stuff. So, fantastic. Abby Smith says, I'll get one more question in there. Why not? When did you start industrial dance? So, I sort of started really learning industrial dance around 2012 when the Cybersex video I was putting together, and I discovered this, and it was like, oh, it's already so close to the way I dance, and I just love it, and it felt right with the music and everything, that I absolutely was like, I have to learn this, have to be part of this. And that really opened up the door to, getting in touch with dancers and all that has followed on since then. So I absolutely love it, and it definitely is an amazing way to kind of give that visual art to the music and to the music videos, and it brings so much energy to it that, yes, it's just perfect. So, yes, awesome, fantastic. And Rizvigler says, my 12-year-old son is starting to be interested in industrial dance. Excellent. So good. It's coming along with the tutorials there as well. Brilliant. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's what it's all about. So yes, I think someone asked earlier, am I doing another industrial dance tutorial? So that is definitely on the cards. I'm probably going to time it around the next video, because I'll be creating like a dance routine for that, and kind of like I did with skyscrapers, create work out what I'm going to do and then teach that. So that's coming up. Can't give you a date on that at the moment, but just so you know, there's definitely going to be more on the way in that line of things as well. And I've even thought about doing, and I'd love to know you guys, like doing about maybe just little short videos. You know how every other week when I'm not doing a live stream, like I like to put out a little video. Would you guys like it if sometimes that was just like a little industrial dance, 5-minute video, little tips, a couple of things there, that could be a lot of fun, I thought. And another way to kind of keep sharing some of the, information, sharing some tips and things there without doing a big full tutorial, but just to kind of keep that energy moving. So let me know either in the chat or in the comments or anything if you think that, you might like to share some of that as a little ongoing thing as well. All right, a video we oh Lloyd, that would just be a dream. Do a video where you've been assimilated by the Borg and then you break free. Oh my god. Yes, you're speaking my language now. I think we might have to find something like that, or it's kind of like with whatever the song is, and find, you end up creating something that's going to work best with that. So yes, I love that idea very much. Excellent. Yes, Dave, small videos with different choreography. Exactly. That could be cool. I think we might look into that. If you guys would be into that, I would be very into creating that. And maybe not every week, but every other week or something, I don't know. But I love that idea. I love that idea. So we will definitely look at that. Excellent. You guys love to learn it. Tina, so I could scramble eggs on video and you'd love it. Well, I love you guys too, so that's fantastic. Excellent. Thank you guys. That is just awesome. Oh, you guys, just so much creative flow going on here today. Fantastic ideas. Absolutely fantastic. Awesome. So, and it's just perfect that someone asked me about this. I'm going to have a little music break over here for you guys. If you're ready to get those windows shaking again over there, Indies and Lothar. I love it. So say hi to your neighbours for me when they come over. And yes, someone was asking about this before, and it's just perfect because we're going to have a little bit of a human industrial mix over here. It's kind of like a special shout out to this one because it was the first big dance project that I was able to do, and just so much inspiration. It was really like going from having done a couple before this was like getting so many involved and really opening it up as like an open project. So fantastic. Absolutely love it and inspired to share it with you. So let's meet our beautiful cyborg friends over here for some Inhuman Industrial Mix. All right. All right, here we are. Fantastic, you guys. Love the Human Industrial Mix. And yes, of course, the amazing dancers in there. They are just awesome, aren't they? So good. So Eduardo says, I wish someday to be a great industrial like them. Eduardo, I don't think you're too far away, my friend. Eduardo, by the way, you guys, if you haven't seen, is in the Be Here Now Deep Energy remix video. So go check him out over there. He's amazing. Just, I don't know, you've got it there, Eduardo. So just keep practicing, my friend. You will do amazing things, I have no doubt. So awesome. Love it. Yay. And Michael Curry asking, have you ever thought about venturing out into other genres of music? Well, I do actually have quite a broad selection of music through each release with all the remixes and that sort of thing. So if you have a look through each release, like on my website, you'll see the different remixes there, and it's really cool because we do have like an orchestral mix. I have some chill out mixes. I do have drum and bass versions and that sort of thing as well. So there's a lot to choose from, and that's what I'm really inspired about the Brioni TV 24-hour live stream thing going on, because you guys are going to get to hear some of the other versions that you might not have heard, and it sort of opens up to different genres, different moods and that kind of thing. So you never quite know what's going to be on, what the theme will be, but yes, it's I'm always interested in exploring different sort of genres in a way, or different areas that the song can go to, because I do have such wide music tastes as well. Like some of the songs that the end result has become a dance song have started out as like chill out mixes, just me and the piano and writing something really chilled, and then we'll take it to another beat and take it up another level. But those particular versions sort of still exist. Some of them are in my like 7 free songs, and they're in there as well. So always open to different genres to a point, as long as it keeps within the feel of what I'm creating is probably the most important thing there. So, hey, Alien Bunny, good to see you. That is all good. She is here. Fantastic. Awesome. So, yes, basically that was Industrial Mix for Human, and absolutely love it. And as I said, yes, amazing dancers. So inspiring. Like every time I watch that, it just really makes me want to do another project, anything like that. It's brilliant. So, beautiful people, it is time. We're going to head over and do some trivia. We're going a bit over time today, but that's just the inspiration, the ideas are flowing, so that's what goes on. I love it. No problem with that at all. Fantastic. And so, for those of you that do not know or are new here, with the trivia section, what we get up to over here is we have 3 questions. Now, of the 3 questions, the 3 correct answers kind of go into the final round, and the winner of the final round takes out the prize. What are we playing for today? Well, it's going to be an EP download of Oblivion. So I'm still kind of celebrating internally, I suppose, the Oblivion video that I put out earlier in the week, or last Monday. Just kind of like sharing my obsession with that song and the whole thing and loved it. So it just felt appropriate. I want to share a bit of Oblivion love with you guys today. So that's what's happening there. If you haven't caught that video, it is like my last upload for the week before. So fantastic. All right, so we are going to get going with the trivia. So do you have your trivia brains on? Brioni Faith trivia coming up. All right. So question number 1. Cool. Question number 1. And this is a challenge to anybody who was watching the last live performance. Going to be a couple of questions in there related to that. But anyway, in my last live performance, what was the first song that I performed? Last song I performed in the live performance a couple of weeks ago now, but let's see who knows the answer to this one. I know some of you were there, but it's a bit of a memory test. What was the very first song? And we're waiting. I might give you a hint really soon. if need be, that it might not be an English title. Risveglio, thank you, my love. Has to leave, hope to be in the purple bowl. You are in the purple bowl. Fantastic. All good. Thank you, Risveglio. Enjoy your day, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Awesome. Thank you. And Dave, I know, don't rub it in, Dave. I know it seems like an eternity ago. It was a little while ago. Okay, so it has a French title. Gonna help you out here a little bit. And okay, the French title for a particular song that starts with the word down in the English. Come on, guys, I'm making it so easy now. Yay! Here we go. Indies has got it, everybody. What a big surprise. Indies is coming through. Oh, Eduardo came in there second. Very good. All right, you guys. Good job, Indies. Everyone's getting it now. Made it a bit easy at the end there. But I know it was a little while ago, but that's okay. Not too long ago. All right. So, question number two. Indies is into the final round. Who's going to join him over there? So, name one of the remixers on the Be Here Now release. So, one of the people that have done a remix. Remixers. Cool. All right. So, name somebody who's done a remix on the Be Here Now release. Let's see if anybody can get that one. I'm sure that a couple of you know it and a couple of you have it. Or more than a couple. All right. Dun, da, da, da. Waiting for the answer to come through. Yes. Good job. David Buss came in with Deep Energy. Good job. That is right. Absolutely. Fantastic. Eduardo Rick Scott, correct as well. Good stuff. All right, David, into the final round. You guys, Mr. X. Oh, good job. You guys know my remixes. I love it. Good stuff. Excellent. So, David Buss into the final round with Indies. And we will be going for one more question. Your chance to get into the final round over here. All right. So, another question related to my last live performance. So, bear with me. Channel that memory. You might get it. You'll get it. All right. So, in my last live performance, I was wearing part of the costume from one of my music videos. Which music video was that from? Now, this one's probably not as hard as what was the first song. I think we should be all right over here. So, just what I was wearing for that live performance was part of the costume for a music video, and which video was that? Here we go. Excellent. Gabriel Kane with Skyscrapers. Good job. Fantastic. Yes, excellent. All right. Good job, Gabriel. You are into the final round. Excellent. Okay. So, remember now we're playing for the EP download of Oblivion. And it's going to be Gabriel, Indies, and David Buss into the final round here. All right. You guys can help out with the question. Help out with the answer if you know it to this one. Or, yes, see how we go. Okay. Now, this is a little bit of a trickier one. Got to step it up for the final round, don't we? All right. So, the question here is a lyric question for the song Kiss Me. Okay, so how well do you know the song Kiss Me? Okay, so this is from the second verse where it's all that I want to feel from you is deep inside me. Yeah, it's true. And there's two words after that. All that I want to feel from you is deep inside me. Yeah, it's true. Two words. First one starts with an I. All right. See how we go. I think Indies has probably got a strong chance of this one. Let's see. All right. Not quite Kiss Me. That's part of the chorus. We're in the verse at the moment. Oh, Eduardo. Eduardo's helping out over here. I love it. Good job, Eduardo. He knows. All right. So who of the final three, who is going to get the fastest way of actually typing Eduardo's response here? Oh, you guys. Okay. The next person of the final three to retype what Eduardo has already put there is going to get it. Diddly ding 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 ding. Gabriel Kane. All right, good job. And you know what, Eduardo, I'm going to give it to you too, because you are awesome and you got in there. You knew it. So Eduardo and Gabriel Kane going to take out the prize for the trivia. Well done, everyone. Good job. Yes, it's beautiful. That's the one, people. Well done. Good job. All right. So, trivia is conquered. Well done. And you know what that means? It's giveaway time. I need a little like jingle for that. Seriously, it needs to happen. So if your name is in this amazing magical purple bowl with magic powers, complete with magic powers, by the way, then you will be in the chance to win. Oh, Indy's, yes, having lag issues. I thought you must be. I was waiting, but never mind. That's okay. All right. So 3 chances to win. You're going to get an MP3 of Oblivion Industrial Mix for the first person. Second person's going to get the EP download of Oblivion, as we just gave away just before. Third person drawn for the grand first prize. 3 of these. Yay. Look, Oblivion on the front. Even. There we go. Fantastic. So, beautiful people. Here we go. Going to rummage around and get the very first name. By the way, if you don't know how to get your name in here, it's through my Facebook page and sharing that link, sharing the post through the Facebook page and liking, comment, share, and that sort of thing. Gets your name in here because you're sharing the love, and I just want to share the love back to you. All right, here we go. First person is... All right, Michelle Pascal. Here we go, Michelle. Yay. Michelle Pascal is going to win the MP3 of Oblivion Industrial Mix. Yay, Michelle. I don't know if it's different Michelle to the Michelle we have here today. I'm guessing it probably is. So well done, Michelle. Fantastic. All right. So, second person. Rummage. Second person to take out the EP download of Oblivion over here. Whoa, drop one over there as well. Here we go. All right. David Bass. Can you even see that? It's so glary. David Bass. Trust me, it says David Bass. David is here. Yay, well done, David. You have been sharing like a fiend over there. It's fantastic. Good job, David. Thank you so much for all the support. I absolutely, really appreciate it. And going to be sending you the EP for Oblivion. Yay! All right. So, last but not least, the very grand prize. Amazing stuff. Here we go. Try and get as many as I can in my hand. And this is going to be messy. Here we go. I love this messy part. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Literally everywhere. All right, I'm going to hold it here. We're going to go for the drum roll now, people, because this is the big prize. Drum roll, please. All right. And, Sam Curry. Our furry gamer friend, I think he's not with us here today live, but beautiful Sam Curry. Yay. Good job, Sam. You have won. Ba-dum. Thank you, Indies, for the assistance with the drum roll. Awesome. Yay. That is perfect. And I just realised I miscued that. Yay, Sam! There you go. I'm back to doing it myself, people. So that's what goes on. Miscuing and perfection. And live TV. That's what goes on. But yay, Sam! Oh, very good. Awesome. Thank you to all of you beautiful people for being part of that. And, every single, as I've said before, every single person that shares, likes, comments, shares the posts that have anything to do with the live streams and sharing the love of this channel and this community and this group is just perfect, because it shares the love and expands us all and bring more of the love in here, and that's what it's all about. So mwah, to all of you, thank you so much for being part of that again another week. I love it every time. And I look forward to catching up with all of you individually and sending out those prizes for you. Good job. Well done. All right. Amazing. Fantastic. Thank you, Alien Bunny. All good. Yes, we're going to wrap up over here. And just remind you guys, next week we're going to have a video up, and the next live stream will be the week after that. So we're back to normal schedule now. We're going to make it happen, rain or shine, clearing my schedule a little bit to make sure that we keep on the every second week schedule for the live streams, because I do love it and I love connecting with you guys. And we'll make sure that we'll be back here 2 weeks today. We'll be back here, same time, same channel. And yes, next week we'll have a video up for you guys. So remember, just let me know in the comments, or, contact me. Any ideas, feedback, suggestions. I love to know what videos you guys would love to see, because that's what it's all about. I create this for you guys and to share the love with you. So let me know as we're talking about, different videos and things and ideas for the in-between times. I absolutely look forward to creating more for you there as well. So that's it. Patreon stream coming up after this one, so I'll see some of you guys over there. Again, I'll send you through an email link, and any of you that would love to join us over there, we do have a link in the description for the Patreon side of life as well. Fantastic. So big group hugs, everybody. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Oh, it's a good squeeze today. It's been a little while, so it's feeling the love, feeling that with you guys big time. Love it. And again, thank you all for being here. Absolutely love hanging out with you. Beautiful people. You're amazing. You make my week, my life, my month, my year. And yes, absolutely love it. So look forward to catching up with you at the next perfect time, whether it's the next live stream, next video, next all the time. Keep an eye out for that 24-hour live stream. It's going to launch very soon. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Check that notification bell, because then you will be notified as soon as it goes live, or when it's live when you come back on. You will get the link there as well. Fantastic. And we can all connect and we will be together all the time. Fantastic. Love to all of you. Going to give shout outs to you special people who are still here. Fantastic. And Michelle Faith, thank you so much for being here. Love that second name, by the way. Good choice. Indies and Lloyd, thank you so much for your amazing ideas today. Love it. I'm going to have to write this stuff down. Starry Wisdom, David, Delta Destroyer, Hobie, Lloyd, and Abby Smith, Alexi. Do you even? Do you even? Good to see you as well. Fantastic. And Metal Gamer, good to see you. Gabriel Kane, awesome. Alien Bunny. And who else is here saying goodbye to you beautiful people? Jack Shadowfire, awesome. We'll catch up soon. LJ, of course. Byron, Israel CM, fantastic. Turbo Turd, let's take over another planet. That's ambitious. I like it. I like a bit of ambition. Excellent. Blippy, great to see you. Facundo, excellent. Much love to all of you beautiful people. Fantastic. Thank you all of you for being here. Have an amazing week. Take forward any thoughts, ideas. Just bringing balance, being in the moment, be here now throughout your week, and take that massive love from all of us to all of you. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. So bye for now, and a bientôt.